Right, adding fractions. Now, very important, we can only add fractions that have the same denominator. So remember from the last lesson, the denominator, by this term denominator is the bottom part of the fraction. So they must have the same denominator for us to add the fractions. Okay, so very important when it comes to adding or even subtracting. So for example, 2 over 5 plus 3 over 5. So I've got the same denominator. The denominator is 5. So let me just mention that these two denominators are the same. So what we do is we draw a nice big line and we add that 5 on the bottom. And we now, so since the denominators are the same, add the numerators. 2 plus 3, write that on top. 2 plus 3 is 5, so it's 5 over 5. And 5 over 5 will cancel to give you 1. Okay, so remember 5 divided by 5 is 1. So likewise, so let me take a different coloured pen. So 5 over 5 is 1. 2 divided by 2 also 1. 3 divided by 3, 1. 7 divided by 7, 1. 100 divided by 100, 1. So remember, if you're dividing a number by itself, the answer is 1. So I went one further step to simplify that. 5 divided by 5, 1. So that's the final answer to example number 1. Now with number 2, 7 over 9 plus 1 over 9. Remember the idea, check the denominators. So are the denominators the same? I've got a 9 here, a 9 here. The denominators are the same. So we draw a big line like this, put that 9 over here. Okay, so the 9 is going to be the denominator of our answer fraction. And we're adding, so it's 7 plus 1, write that on top. 7 plus 1 is 8 over 9. So that should be the answer, 8 over 9. Now, let me write down another one. So number 3. So let me write down number 3 over here. So if I have, for example, okay, so for example, say 4 over 7 plus 2 over 7. So first check your denominators. So the denominators are the same. I have a denominator of 7 here, a denominator of 7 here. So the denominators are the same. So we can add. So remember, a nice long line. So use a ruler, a nice long line. Write down that 7 there. And we're adding 4 plus 2. So 4 plus 2, write that on top. 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 over the 7. So that should be the answer. Okay. I've got some space for another example, number 4. So with number 4, for example, say 9 over 10 plus 1 over 10. So first check the denominators. The denominators are the same. I've got a denominator of 10 for both of them. So we can add. So we're going to take a ruler, a nice long line, put that 10 here. 9 plus 1. So 9 plus 1, write that on top. 9 plus 1 is 10, divided by 10. And remember, 10 divided by 10, 1. Right, so on that note, try example 1, questions 1, 2 and 3. I'll give you some time and I'll go through the answers soon. Right, number 1. First check the denominators. Are they the same? So I've got a denominator of 10 here, a denominator of 10 here. They are the same. So these two denominators are the same. So remember the idea. Nice long line. Use a ruler. Nice long line. Write down that 10. And we're adding. 7 plus 2. Add the numerators. 7 plus 2. 7 plus 2 is 9. 9 over 10. That should be the answer for number 1. Number 2. Are the denominators the same? They certainly are. Denominator 5 here. Denominator 5 here. Denominators are the same. So we can add. So a nice long line with a ruler. Write down that denominator 5. And we add the numerators. 1 plus 2. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 over 5. That should be the answer. How about number 3? Are the denominators the same? Certainly are. Denominator 15 here, denominator 15 here. They are the same. So nice long line with a ruler. Write down that 15. So we can add the numerators. 6 plus 8. 6 plus 8 here. And 6 plus 8 is 14. 14 over 15. That should be the solution. Now, try these examples. 4, 5 and 6. So 4, 5 and 6, take your time, use a ruler, be neat as you can, and I'll go through the answers soon. Right, number 4. Are the denominators the same? Yes, they are. So the denominators are the same. Denominator of 20. So take a ruler, nice long line, 20. And we're adding 4 plus 15. So I write down 4 plus 15 on top. 4 plus 15 is 19. 19 over 20. That is the answer to question 4. For question number 5, are the denominators the same? Yes, they are. So the denominators are the same. Denominator of 25 for both. So with a ruler, nice long line, 25. And we're adding the numerators. So we're adding, that's why we have a plus sign. 11 plus 3. So 11 plus 3 on top. 11 plus 3 is 14. 14 over 25. Next one. Are the denominators the same? Yes, they are. Denominator of 100 for both. So ruler, nice long line. Copy down that 100. Add the numerators. 44 plus 10. And if you're struggling with the addition, you can put the addition as part of a side calculation. So we're adding 44 and 10. So plus a 10. So adding the units, 4 plus 0 is 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. So it's 54 over 100. So that should be the answer to 6.